I played with the idea of becoming a mother as early as my teenage years, considering that I thought boys and their appendages to be disgusting. I'm not exactly sure how I plan to accomplish that. I even went so far as to choose a name for my child. She would be called Alora. You see, I knew that I would have a girl. Some expectant parents, they don't care about gender, but it mattered to me. I needed a little girl to turn into my own chocolate mini-me. I also knew that God had better bless me with an easygoing man, because no way would my daughter be named anything else. He'd have to get with the program if things were going to work out. By the time I reached my mid-20s, however, I was sure I was infertile. Ovarian cysts and knee-buckling menstrual cramps had me convinced that motherhood was not going to ring my bell. After a roller coaster of emotions, I accepted my fate, and shopping became my baby. I cradled that damn thing like a newborn, too. And you can imagine how well that worked out for me. Fast forward a couple of heartbreaks, a wee bit of debt, and then one charming and determined hunk of brown-eyed testosterone, and I finally found myself with answered prayer. I may have been waddling like a duck on fermented algae, but I was pregnant with a girl. Oh my goodness, motherhood rendered me head over heels. I felt as if my heart was ablaze. Everything was sprinkled with pink and glitter and peanut M&Ms. Months without sleep made it almost impossible to put thoughts together, but I was in love. I was wet behind the ears with inexperience, regurgitated breast milk, high hopes, and a bundle of can't do no wrong. Everything was sweet and beautiful until the stench of dirty diapers had their way with me. The initial cuteness eventually faded and reality set in. When it did, it was a beast, and by then, I was far from a beauty. No well-meaning baby book or seasoned parent with their obvious PhDs in parenting could have prepared me for the conundrum that motherhood is. Yes, I wanted to be a parent, but I had no idea that I would be stepping into the ring with a gladiator. I was for sure the lightweight of the match, and I've gotten my ass whooped pretty damn good. Parenting has given me enough TKOs to know my place, but I've also learned how to bob and weave along the way. I'm now 2 daughters in, and although I feel like I know my way around, most days I'm reminded otherwise. Motherhood is beautiful and ugly and hard and wonderful. If you don't believe me, just ask a mom about meal times and watch the change of expressions on her face. Sometimes I wonder what entity possessed me into such madness. But most days, I wonder how I ever lived without my little family. There are 7 days in a week, and at the end of at least 6 of them, my body looks like a leftover spaghetti noodle. I'm limp from exhaustion, and my toes flip me off because of foot pain. Despite how great of a mother I attempt to be, parenting ain't easy. Let me repeat, parenting, it ain't easy. Because of that, I sometimes don't give a damn about skipped baths, cookies for breakfast, little naked butts streaking our home on cold winter days, scattered toys transforming our floors into death traps, or about the toothpaste that adorns all of our mirrors, our bathroom mirrors. Hell, I forget to look in a mirror most days anyway, and that's probably for the best. As long as I've shown love daily, AKA kept my family alive, I consider that a win. I know I've done my best, but most of all, I get to try all over again tomorrow. That keeps me in the ring, and it makes life worth living.